Every tonne of carbon put into the atmosphere stays there for thousands of years, and so early intervention is what's needed to really remove our need to emit carbon and then unlock new industries, new economic opportunities for Australia as a net zero world eventuates.
It is important to reach ultra low cost solar at scale because the opportunity to decarbonise our whole industrial sector is huge. Urgent action is needed to drive us from gigawatt scale solar to terawatt scale solar, because without that, we are not going to drive down to ultra low cost solar in the time frame that we need to rapidly decarbonise the world to address climate change.
Solar energy is Australia's potential superpower. We need to innovate and change the way we do things over time so we can deliver solar energy at a much cheaper price so that Australia can be globally competitive.
We want to tap this potential now and continue to take advantage of Australia's unique competitive advantage as a huge continent.
We're in one of the best positions worldwide to exploit low-cost solar, but if that can be accelerated, we will not only have lower cost electricity, but we'll have ways of opening up new industries.
So we've taken this opportunity to get together with Greenhouse to expose a solar challenge that drives that ultra low cost solar objective. We've taken that leap of faith by working with Greenhouse to say, you've done this before. We as ARENA and Australia ultimately want to see more innovation happening. In true entrepreneurial spirit, we're very happy to try new ways of thinking and doing things. We think Greenhouse can bring that in-depth connection to how these things are done and have been done, and also the global exposure that we'd like to create with this challenge. We're hoping to reach a really wide audience through this challenge. Importantly, we need to allow individuals and teams to form coalitions that can come together to best solve this problem. So if you apply to this challenge and you're successful, what we can expect for you is that you form new relationships, you can add to your skill set, and the group of you can come together to win funding from ARENA to develop your idea into something that could become commercial and world leading. Australia is the place where so much decarbonisation can happen. But Australia's potential as a renewable energy superpower to produce energy that are needed by other economies that may not be able to fulfil their own renewable energy needs.
The outcomes of the challenge that I'd like to see, particularly being from an EPC, is engagement and upskilling of personnel and resources within Australia.
As coal and gas diminish in a net zero world, Australia needs to be thinking about what are those new sources of revenue, new industries, jobs for regional areas. What are those things that are going to happen in that transition to net zero? What we're hoping for Australia is a really successful economic outcome over the longer term if we can unlock this opportunity from really low cost solar.